What's the worst thing your children have said to someone who never deserved it? My son Luke was a little rough around the edges, a bit punk rock, a bit emo. People were scared of him, but he was kinder than I'd ever known. I still remember when he was 6, how he handed over his umbrella to one of his classmates and ran through the rain to get to my car because he didn't want her pretty hair to get wet. Or how he learned how to make homemade chocolates when he was 10 because his best friend was sad he didn't get any on Valentine's Day. Even as he got older, he helped me a lot around the house. He got a job at 16 to help me pay for the house bills when I got injured and spent every other penny making sure his younger siblings, Lydia and Zach, had nice gifts for Christmas. He really was my little angel in disguise, so when he woke up one morning and told me he was leaving home, I was surprised. Why? Is something wrong? I asked. He smiled. I got a scholarship to a university in Germany for engineering. I just think I need a fresh start, he said. I hugged him, told him I was proud, and would support whatever he chose. If you ever get homesick or want to come home, you're welcome here, okay? I'm so proud of you. I wiped away my tears and helped him pack, but something still felt off. His smile was stiff. He had his sad expression on whenever he thought I wasn't looking. But that night, after dropping him off at the airport, I overheard laughter coming from my daughter Lydia's room. I paused outside the door and listened. Nice job. The weirdo is finally out of here, she cheered. My youngest son Zach laughed. I can't believe our plan actually worked. Best news all year. I peeked through the crack of the door and watched him jump around on the bed and cut up printouts of Luke's face. I covered my mouth, completely horrified at the sight. I pushed the door open with a shaking hand. What did you do to your brother? I shouted. They looked at me with wide eyes like I'd caught them stealing cookies. Lydia stuttered. Zach shrugged. We got rid of him. I mean, he was barely family anyway. I felt my chest tighten. What do you mean barely family? Zach crossed his arms over his chest. We never even saw him around much. He never hung out with the family, never went on trips with us, never even really talked to any of us. He always came home late and just listened to depressing music all night. We didn't really need him here, he explained with full confidence. We figured you and Dad felt the same since you never said anything, so we did the family a favor. Plus it's one less mouth to feed, Lydia added. I stared at them, angry that they could be so cruel, but even more mad at myself for leading them to believe any of that. I walked out without a word. I went into Luke's room, grabbed the shoebox on his nightstand, and came back. I sat on the bed with the kids and opened up the shoebox. Inside were receipts, bank transfer confirmations, pay stubs with notes scribbled on them. Lydia's tuition, paid, Zach's tuition, paid, electric bill, internet, groceries, even the Christmas gifts they'd been unwrapping for years, all paid for by him. This is what your brother did for you, every single month for an entire decade, and putting all of us first while you both treated him like he wasn't even family. They stared at the pile, guilt already eating at them. We didn't know, Lydia whispered. Mom, we have to get him back. We have to call him and no, I said firmly. You did this. Now deal with the consequences. Pay your own things, find your own jobs, do everything your brother had to do for you. He deserves a break. I walked out of that room tearing up, telling myself this was for the best. And for the next month, life really was awful without Luke around. Worse than I imagined. The kids had to find part-time jobs on top of attending classes. Their grades slipped. They cried when their phones got shut off. And when the tuition bill arrived, they panicked at the number. That's 3 times more than my salary this month. And I worked 12-hour weekend shifts too, Zach shouted. They grabbed what they could from their rooms, sold anything they could to pay off what they needed. And when it still wasn't enough, they cried more, begging me to call Luke. But I refused. He didn't ask for your money. He didn't ask for your thanks. He just wanted his little brother and sister to love him. You couldn't even do that. Zach ended up dropping out for a semester. Lydia had to cancel all her trips with friends to focus on work and school. They stopped ordering takeout, learned to cook on their own, to clean, to do everything they never thought they'd ever have to, realizing that everything they had actually cost something. But then Christmas came. I was wrapping presents when the front door opened. Luke stood there with a duffel bag and a plastic bag full of small wrapped boxes. Lydia ran downstairs, froze, and started sobbing. Zach ran from the kitchen and hugged him. Luke froze at first, then melted when he saw them crying. He looked at me from across the room and smiled. I'm home.